Simple, slow cooked, traditional goat curry. Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a traditional goat curry or a mutton curry. This is traditionally slow cooked recipe, but if you want to finish off your cooking faster, please use a pressure cooker or a power cooker. Today I'm going to show you the exact traditional way of cooking this meat, so I'm going to slow cook this today. But I'm going to tell you when you can transfer this to your pressure cooker while I'm taking you through this processes. I have some 7 shallots peeled, some 5 garlic cloves and a small piece of ginger chopped. I need to pound this, crush this slightly in a pestle and mortar. I have the shallot, ginger and garlic in my pestle and mortar. I'm going to add some salt. Then want to pound this mixture. This is the texture I'm looking for. Not made a paste but just crushed enough. I have a pan on heat and I'm pouring 3 tablespoons of oil, any vegetable oil. When the oil is hot, I want to fry the crushed shallot, ginger and garlic. Stir the aromatics in oil for 2 minutes. We can add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Then add salt to taste. Give it 30 seconds. Now we can add our goat curry cut pieces. See the goat pieces, not so thick, not so thin. Curry cut pieces going in. Now mix and combine our turmeric, salt, goat pieces, shallot, ginger and garlic together. On high flame, roast for 2 to 3 minutes. You can see now the meat is seared well. It changed color. This time, this is about 3 pounds of goat shoulder meat. To this I'm going to add enough liquid to cook this. I'm adding 3 cups of recently boiled water. 3 cups of hot water I'm pouring in. Now let it boil on high flame. Then we will reduce the flame to the medium and cook it until the meat is tender. If you are slow cooking, as I said, when it's rapidly boiling, cover it and cook it at medium flame until the meat is done. Keep checking every 15 to 20 minutes. Once in every 15 to 20 minutes, keep checking whether there's enough liquid to cook or your meat is cooked. Some meat cook really faster, so keep checking how good your meat is doing. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to cook your meat in your pressure cooker or power cooker, you can do this process completely in your cooker. If you can sort inside your power cooker, just sort the shallot, ginger mixture, do everything, sort the meat and then pour hot water, boiling water to this and then cook it on high flame or pressure cook it faster. But if your cooker You can't use it to sauteing. You should salt your aromatic ginger, garlic and shallots and meat, everything outside. Then at this stage, when it starts boiling, you can transfer this dish just like this to your power cooker or your pressure cooker and cook it until the meat is well done or cooked to tender and soft. Make sure there's enough liquid because we need a little gravy after cooking the meat. This is curry. Curry means it should have some sauce or some gravy, some very flavorful gravy. Okay, now it's rapidly boiling. Now what I'm going to do is the traditional way. I'm going to reduce the flame to medium. I'm going to give you my cooking time for this meat. This is on medium flame and we need to cook it until the meat is tender. I'm going to check every 15 to 20 minutes. Let's see. This is an awesome recipe that either way you slow cook it or pressure cook it on a high flame, this is going to taste awesome because this is super delicious recipe. Our meat is cooked to perfection. Now we have to add few more spices and a chili garlic oil and finish it off. I have a pan on heat and 2 tablespoons of oil inside. I have a garlic chopped. Fry this garlic in oil. The garlic is started browning a bit. At this stage I'm turning off my stove and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder, continuously stir this. The chili and garlic together started giving a beautiful fragrance. So this stage we know that the chili is roasted in the garlic oil. We can keep this aside. This will go in our special goat curry. Meat is cooked well. At this stage I want to add 3 teaspoons of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala or whole spice powder, our chili garlic oil we prepared, see the way our special curry is changing the color and the aroma. Oh my goodness. If you could smell this, oh my god, you can't resist this. Check for seasoning at this time. If you need salt, salt perfect, spice perfect, everything perfect. So what I'm going to do is, this started boiling rapidly now, reducing the flame to medium. I want to cover this and give it another 5 minutes. Our curry looks perfect. Now I want to sprinkle some mint, chopped mint leaves. And turn off the stove. See the tender meat and the velvety sauce. This is very good with any kind of rice or bread or roti, naan, paratha. It will go with anything. Meat cooked to tender. So rich and flavorful broth. Perfect seasoning. Sometimes we need slow cooked dishes also. This is a wonderful recipe, a must try one. Please do try and enjoy this traditional dish. See you soon. Bye bye.